Hey everyone, so I'm just wanting to tell you about our different foundation coverage options. We have several to choose from, so depending on your skin type and the amount of coverage that you're looking for, we have lots of options to go with. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the different products that we have, and if you have any questions or you need help color matching, you can just comment down below and I will help you with that, okay? So I'm going to go from light coverage to full coverage. So the first product that we have that is our lightest coverage is our BB Flawless cream, our BB cream. Used alone, it is a light to medium coverage. It's a tinted moisturizer, but it's very pigmented, and so it's got a lot more color and coverage than most BB creams that are or tinted moisturizers. So this one is fabulous. If you want to use this just for light coverage, you want to use your BB cream. And then next up we have our Mineral Touch foundations. We have a pressed powder and a cream. So they come in this little compact, usually has a little sponge. I think it's in the other one. It has this little window, and then there's your pressed powder. This little window is here so that the oils in the little sponge are not sitting there and absorbing into your powder or into your cream, so you don't want to cause any bacteria, cross-contamination, or anything like that in your makeup. So that's what that's for. This is alone. It's kind of a medium coverage. You put this on over your primer, and it is a really good coverage. This is often what I do when I'm super lazy and I need to run out the door really quick. Just throw on some primer and some powder and I'm good to go. And then if you want a little bit more coverage, or if you have super dry skin, then you could go with the cream. Again, it has the little sponge, has the window, and then it's the cream foundation. You can put it on with the sponge, or you can use a foundation brush. That will work as well. So again, this is a more medium to full coverage. It is a little bit heavier on your skin, so unless you have super dry skin, that's probably not going to be your best choice. But it is great for those who do have really dry skin. And then the one that everyone wants right now is our Liquid Touch Mineral Foundation. This stuff is like Photoshop in a bottle, liquid gold, whatever you want to call it. It really is amazing. It gives you a full coverage, but it's very lightweight on your skin. You really forget that you even have it on. It goes on with the liquid, but it does dry to a powder finish. So it looks matte, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. You can top this with a little bit of powder if you want for a little bit more coverage. Super great product. And then another item that we have if you need really full coverage, maybe you have dark circles or you have sunspots like I've got, or acne scarring or rosacea or anything like that, our Skin Perfecting Concealer is the bomb.com. This stuff will cover anything that you have on your skin that you want to conceal. And you can use this with several of our products. You pretty much anything. You can use this with use it with the BB cream, use it with the powder, the cream, the liquid, any of those. I'm going to show you my favorite way to use it right now. In the winter, I like to use the BB cream because it does moisturize your skin and hydrate your skin at the same time as giving you good coverage. But I want a little bit more coverage than I typically get from just the BB cream. So I'm actually going to mix the two of these. So I'm going to show you the coverage that we will get from that. And I'm just going to do it with my fingers. So I'll show you, we're just going to put about that much is all you're going to need for your whole face. And then I'm going to mix in a little bit of our concealer. Make sure you can see that, just a little squeeze. If you can tell where that's on there. And I just used the same color in concealer as I would my liquid foundation, so that it's going to match my skin tone. So then I'm just going to rub this in, and I'm just going to use my fingers and spread this around. And like I said, this will give me a very good coverage, medium to full coverage, with that little bit of concealer mixed in. And then BB cream alone will give you kind of a dewy finish. And if you like that, you can just leave it just like that with a dewy finish. I'm not a huge fan of the dewy finish. I like more of a matte finish. So what I will do is just top this with our pressed powder, which serves two purposes. It's going to give me that matte finish, but it's also going to give me even more coverage. But it's so lightweight, you could barely feel that anything is there. So you can already tell, like this is that's kind of the way I tell how much coverage I'm getting. So you can see that my skin sunspot is quite a bit lighter already. So now I'm going to take my pressed powder. You can use your sponge that comes with it if you like. I like to use the powder puff brush. And then I'm just going to tap this on. Look at that. That's amazing. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, and then you can buff it out once you kind of get it pressed on. But you don't want to really rub and push hard because that's just going to move your makeup and product around. You want to press that powder into the skin and into the BB cream that's already there so that everything sets and looks really good. Let's see, it's a little bit bright. Let me fix that for you. There we go. So you can see the coverage is pretty awesome. If I really wanted to cover any spots like this, or if I had some bad acne right now, you could just spot cover with more of this liquid concealer and you will be set. So this right now, like I said, is my favorite coverage, is just the BB Flawless. Put the lid back on here. BB Flawless mixed with a little bit of concealer, and then I top it with the pressed powder. We kind of call this the winter triple threat because it's perfect for your skin in the winter.